Juan in Los Angeles, California. See more better with freeprescriptionlenses.com. But call me Mo Better, because I might be seeing more better, looking more better. I'm going to show everyone else how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. When I cut the Zeiss Photofusion extra gray lenses with the green flash mirror, they're going to go into your Gucci 1008 that you have mailed to me. I'm going to go ahead and pop out your original lenses. Actually, one thing I want to do, I'm going to tighten these up so they're not flapping around as much. And then I'm going to get to work. So if anyone out there has a Gucci frame you want new lenses for, just mail it to me like Juan did and I will make it happen. I'm going to pop out your original lenses. One thing I want to do is I always like to clean out the inside bevel of any time I have a used frame, just to get any sweat or debris, body oil, dirt, anything that could be in there that could interfere with the tracing that you don't have when you use a brand new frame. So put it into the tracing element of my blocker, program this shape into the computer. Your Secret Agent 2640, hit the start button, and a little stylus is going to pop up, go around, trace the inside bevel of the right side of the frame before doing the same thing on the left. Here at freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed in quality. You buy any genuine, authentic Gucci frame that I offer, and you'll receive one free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses or non-prescription fashion lenses. My receipt has my federal ID tax number, so if you have vision insurance or unused health savings account flex dollars, you will get reimbursed for this purchase, whether they're prescription or not. Now the shape is just about to pop up onto the computer screen. I will need to enter your pupillary distance, which is 62.5. In my previous video you saw that I did 31 for both eyes. Then I stretched it a little bit. I do want to raise the optical center height up. Let's do 25. We're going to go 3 above in this one because it's a little bit deeper. And let's see, this is your, at least it's marked right from the lab. Plus a quarter minus 2 1/4 at 66. Let's turn the axis wheel to 66. Turn the machine on. Put the power drum on plus a quarter. Put the lens in, rotate it until the spherical component comes into view first. Get everything lined up in there just perfectly. Okay, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Put 3 dots on your lenses. Uno, dos, extra dos. Put that on the platform. Do the same thing now for the left lens. Plus 75 minus 3 at 104. Turn the axis wheel to 104. Right next to 105. Put the power drum on plus 75. I don't need that anymore. Rotate the lens until the spherical component comes into view first. Get everything lined up perfectly. Let me check one thing. 2 1/4. Yeah, that's the left lens. Okay, we're going to put the 3 dots on your left lens. Uno, dos, and one more uno. And if you guys miss any of that, let me recap. Alright, so this is a block. Of course, I like to call it Jenny from the block. I need to attach this to your lens while it is cutting. So I need 2 double-sided adhesive stickers, of which I've got them here. The black side is the sticky side. Stick this one onto the first block. Do the same thing now for the second one. Pull the paper away to make the black side sticky. Line up the magnet. And the reason why I put those 3 dots on there, it tells me that everything is oriented in there just perfectly. And of course, because with your Plano prescription, I need to double check these dots. Let's bring it back to 66. It's actually not Plano, but it's plus a quarter. So you got a small amount. Put it back on plus a quarter. Now your lens has the same power at the top and the bottom. And let's see if I just had it blocked wrong, which I've been known to do. Nope, it is that way. Okay. Let's try it now. See if that's mo better. Ooh, it is mo better. Get everything lined up as such. How you like that in live TV? It's going to happen. Okay. So we're good to go. I'm going to stretch it out that way to get that 0.5 millimeter in your PD. Perfect. Hit that button. The arm comes down, places the block onto the left lens. The right lens, excuse me, the right lens. Let's see if we can get the left lens done on the first take, because what I was thinking in my mind, my mouth would not react to it fast enough. Same PD, same optical center height. Make sure the lens is large enough to fit. And it is, so I'm going to stretch that PD by 0.5 millimeter. Make sure it's still large enough, and we're good to go. Hit that button, the arm comes down, places the block onto the left lens. Now this is the edger. This is what's going to do all the work while I run my mouth. It costs $40,000. It weighs 200 pounds. I recommend everyone go out, buy their own, put it on the handlebars of your tricycle, or your big wheel, and you can ride around town looking cool, cutting your own lenses. But the actual cutting wheel is this diamond crusted wheel that's going to grind away your lens material until it's the final size. This wheel in the center is going to put the V-shaped bevel on the lens so it stays inside the bevel of the frame. That is the shape that I'll be cutting. These are polycarbonate lenses. I'm going to put a safety bevel on the rear part of the lens. Press the sticker on there firmly. Place the magnet into the chuck. Hit the start button. The door is going to close. The clamp's going to shut into the chuck, or by now you know I like to call it the Charles, because I just don't know this machine well enough to call it chuck. Go around tracing the shape of the right lens. First time around, making sure it's large enough. Second time around, making sure that measuring the thickness of the lens to know where to place the bevel so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing. The cutting wheel is starting to spin. Water will begin spraying out of the back of the machine to catch the optical sawdust as it comes off the cutting wheel. Polycarbonate lenses cut dry, where plastic, high-index plastic, and Trivex lenses cut wet, meaning the water sprays onto the lens for the duration of the cutting cycle. Now, plastic, high-index plastic, and Trivex lenses, those three materials all have water spraying on the lens while they're cutting. Polycarbonate cuts dry, but it will spray onto the lens for the last 20 seconds to wash away the optical debris that you saw beginning to form on the edge of the lenses. But your lenses are made out of polycarbonate, which is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. They're virtually unbreakable. These are high-impact ballistics grade lens material, the same lens material that our soldiers wear overseas in combat zones to protect their eyes from shrapnel and from flying debris. It also has 100% UVA and UVB protection built into the lens. We know what the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays can do to your skin there in Los Angeles. Your eyes are 8 times more sensitive than your skin. So you have permanent sunscreen for your eyes, unlike the lotions, creams, and sprays that need to be reapplied when you're in direct exposure. Now, Zeiss has the most complete UV protection. It actually goes up to 400 nanometers. Most other lenses stop at 380, so that's why Zeiss has partnered with the American Cancer Society, because they give the most complete protection from the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays. Now you have the green flash mirror on the front of the lens. You have the Photofusion Extra Gray in the middle of the lens. You have the DuraVision Sun anti-glare coating on the back surface of the lens. So you have the most complete protection of any lens out there. The Photofusion Extra Gray offers you 50 to 70% blue light protection. That's the harmful blue light you hear emitted from today's electronic devices, from cell phones, tablets, and computer screens, as well as the #1 source of blue light on the planet, the sun. So you have the most complete blue light protection, anti-glare coating on the back, green mirror on the front. Now, the green mirror does look cool, I'll give it that, but it actually serves a beneficial device. A tinted sunglass lens absorbs the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays. A mirror reflects it back, making it feel that much darker. So, now Zeiss offers the flash mirror in 4 colors: silver, gold, green, and blue. Essilor offers 2 more additional colors, red and pink. However, Essilor only has 1 lab in the US where they do the mirror coatings. On April 1st, I thought it was a bad April 1st joke. I was told they were closed until April 22nd. Then they said it was going to be May 1st, which was Friday. I called to check. Now I'm told it's May 15th. Who knows when they will be opening? Zeiss. And by the way, Essilor takes, when there's no backlog of anything, Essilor takes 2 weeks to ship their lenses. Zeiss does everything in-house, and it takes 1 week. All right, those popped in there. Let's flip that over to L. Place the magnet into the Chuck, the Charles, the Chucky baby, or today I'm calling it the Juan. The door closes, the clamp shuts. Just like before, the lens will be traced by the 2 white styluses, this time making sure it's large enough to fit into the left side of the frame. And you can see as it's going around doing that. And then measuring the thickness to know where to place the bevel so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing, of which, Juan, you got nothing. You see that there? You got nothing, I'm telling you. No edge thickness, even with your extra amounts of astigmatism. As I like to comment, you got crazy stigs. So, I'm going to put it in just above that black dot. I may need to darken it when I put it in there. I'll darken it now. Alright. Actually, it's still on 66 inside the redot the lens, put it in. I am getting +1/4, 1 tick mark going away from 0 towards 1 in the black positive numbers. Minus numbers are in red. So you have the least amount of far-sided correction possible. Now you have 9 steps of astigmatism correction. Uncorrected astigmatism makes 6's and 8's look alike, or the letters P and F. So I'm going to check. You have the +1/4 here, -2 1/4, 90 degrees away. And it's how we line up those 2 curves to make everything nice and crisp. Check that, and we're getting -2, exactly halfway between 1 and 3. That's where you're going to find 2. Now, uncorrected astigmatism makes 6's and 8's look alike, or the letters P and F. Also, driving at night, the glare you get from oncoming lights is horrendous. So, that's what's nice about having the anti-glare coating. Mirror on the front, anti-glare on the back. That's going to help minimize that. Now your left eye, you need 3 steps of far-sided correction and another full 3 diopters. 12 steps of astigmatism correction. We're going to turn that fine-tune knob to 104. A straight line is 0 to 90 to 180. For the right eye, we turn that fine-tune knob to 66. For the left eye, we're going to turn it to about 104. This last number is an arbitrary number between 0 and 180. These first 2 numbers are real values to be concerned with. Well, for me to be concerned with. You could care less. I'm going to do this for you. Now, lenses for your frames. When you buy the frames from me, your lenses are free. However, I don't sell vintage Gucci's. So, when he mailed me his frames, the lenses are $49.99. The Photofusion Extra Gray is $129.99. The mirror coating $69.99 for a total of $249.97. Now that is all tax-free. I do not charge tax because I'm in North Carolina. North Carolina considers eyeglasses a medical device, so I do not have to charge tax on medical devices. So many people on the internet now do have to charge tax. We used to be a manufacturing base and they would charge tax on that. Now we live in the information age and you can't tax information. So they're taxing services, but not medical services as of now. So for the next couple of years, I will still be tax-free. Now, I may be tacky, but again, there's no charge for that either. There's no accounting for good taste. So I'm going to tuck this in at the outside corner, press down at the nose, it snaps right in, take the sticker off, throw that in there, add to my sticker collection. Place it in over that black dot. Turn the power drum to 104. Sounds like a radio station. All the Pocal hits all the time. Read the power. We're getting +75. Check your astigmatism correction. -2 1/4. If you started off with 75 cents and you owed someone $3, you would be 2 1/4 in the red. That's where we are at. Now, drum roll, please. Let's see if I nailed every tradesman knows his tools, every craftsman. And because I can't put in 1/4 increments, I can do 1/2 millimeters. If I can do 30.5 and 30.5 to make 61, but I can't do 31 1/4. So I'm going to turn the my card around and get my PD stick out to measure 62.5 for the horizontal PD, 25 for the vertical meridian. Place the PD stick against my thumb on the millimeter side. Hold it up to the left lens. Look at that, 62.5. The kid is good. Well, let me measure this one first before I start bragging. To the middle of the bottom of the frame, 25 millimeters. 25 millimeters. I don't believe you heard me. Let me repeat myself. The kid is good. Now, this is the portion in every video that as I clean your lenses, I mentioned that there's free shipping anywhere in the U.S. and Los Angeles, California is still in the U.S., so there's free shipping. But when you get these in the mail, Juan, well, this is normally what I say for a brand new pair, so I'll go ahead and repeat this. But when you get these in the mail, there's a small chance these could fit too loose or too tight. However, there's an 80% chance that one side is going to sit higher than the other. That's because 80% of people have one ear that is higher than the other. And I'm no different. I'm part of that statistic. But because of that statistic, 99% of all optical shops will do free adjustments if you ask them. But I'm going to get them in standard alignment first, also known as a 3-point stance. The 3 points are 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. Now, there is a little bit of a wobble, but these could have been pre-adjusted to Juan. I don't want to take that out of what may fit for him. Now, when I take my glasses off and I press down, they wobble on the counter, but they sit level on me. So, this is what they look like before they've been activated. I'm going to expose them to a strong burst of ultraviolet light. Excuse me. Let me just talk too much. My throat gets dry. As you can see, it takes about 30 to 45 seconds for transition lenses to darken. A little bit longer when you come back inside, 45 seconds to a minute, minute 15. This is important. Everyone pay attention. Oh, damn, that looks good. All photochromic transition lenses will get dark on day 1 and continue to darken every day for the first 2 weeks are exposed. After that, they will work for years at maximum performance. The only time they won't work is if you're behind the windshield of a car. Your windshield absorbs the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays that would cause your dashboard to crack from sitting in the sun all day. That's why Zeiss's Photofusion lenses and Essilor's Transitions Generation 8 don't turn dark in a car. Having said that, these extra active lenses will get 30 to 50% dark behind a windshield. Now, when you look out, you see gray. When everyone looks at you, they're going to see that green mirror. Now, I may be biased, but I think Zeiss's mirror coatings are more complete. They're more like a true sunglass lens. It reflects green at every angle. On Essilor, when I first started doing those lenses, I would have to move it around just for you to catch a glimpse of the green mirror. Now you can catch a glimpse of that tacky guy with the GoPro camera on his head making your glasses. That's never before happened until I started using Zeiss lenses. That's how good the mirror is. Now, the other thing about Photofusion transition lenses, they're temperature sensitive. So will they get darker when it's 85 and below than they will when it's 95 and above. But I remind everyone, when it's 100 degrees outside, you're miserable, they're miserable. Nobody works 100% when it's 100 degrees outside. We all work much better when it cools off. So do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Click the bell icon so you can get updates on various frame and lens combinations as they become available. If you have any questions, you can go to the contact me page of the website. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram as Free Prescription Lenses, on Twitter as Free RX Lenses. You can also leave a question in the comment section below. I will try and respond back to you. Just give me some time. I play catch up. But Zeiss. Juan in Los Angeles, California, thank you so much for the purchase of the Zeiss Photofusion Extra Gray with the green flash mirror. In fact, this is your second purchase within a week. I'm going to try and get them the red mirror from Essilor whenever they open. Juan, I can't thank you enough for your patience. Everyone's been really understanding, and I thank you for that. Not just you, but everyone who's had to face delays during we're still in the middle of this coronavirus things where usually you try and plan for a week or two out, and that seems to change by the day, and then early on it was by the hour as we were getting updates. But we will get through this. We are USA strong, And Juan's gonna look cool AF rocking these things. In fact, send me 2 selfies, one with you indoors with these on under quarantine, and then one outside when you want to break quarantine. Get up there and show that green mirror. Give me a little side action. Cut your eyes back. You know, look at your phone to get ready to take the picture. Turn your head, cut your eyes back so we can catch a little bit of that Gucci emblem, that red-green on the side with the green mirror lenses. But thanks again for the purchase of your Zeiss Extra Active Gray lenses with the green flash mirror. And now hopefully everyone else has gotten a chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.